All right, dudes, I gotta admit something. We're a few stories in now, and I've had to drain the old hose since about episode 2, if you catch my drift. Gotta make it my #1 priority, you know what I'm saying? Been making a point to hydrate, now I'm paying the price in gold, if you're following me. I'm saying I gotta pee. Now, don't ask how a computer program takes a leak. Just watch these guys mess around with some science stuff while I'm gone.
Explanation for this reckless driving assistant. What is the steering wheel on the wrong side of the car?
Wait, you mean you don't know where we're going either?
I merely assumed a bomb had been planted inside the Warthog, and that said explosive would detonate if we dropped below 50 miles per hour. Made sense to me and Lopez.
Esa es la trama de la película Máxima Velocidad, idiota.
Will all of you shut up? I'm trying to focus.
Focus on what? Where are you taking us?
Hey, bread guys. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that the power is still out of your base and your ice cream is getting pretty melty.
No! Ice cream? You're driving like a lunatic to get some fucking ice cream? It's not just ice cream, it's rocky road, Simmons.
Red base doesn't have power. That means we're completely defenseless. Step on it, dirtbag.
What about Donut?
No good. I sent him to the store to get me some parts to fix the Warthog's power steering.
Here's this here, der Warthog, hora.
Speaking of rocky road, Rip, we're gonna crash! Do something! I don't know what to do, the steering's not working!
And this car bomb could go off at any second!
No, hey, Bamba!
All in favor of abandoning ship, say aye! Aye!
Duck and roll, Lopez!
La peor parte es hacer arreglar el coche.
Oh, dang it.
Welcome to a very special Red vs. Blue Immersion. We've come out here to our Rooster Teeth Test Canyon to run an experiment with one of the most iconic and beloved video game vehicles of all time, the Halo Warthog. Now, if you've ever played the game Halo before, the players can often drive the Jeep in such a way that it ends up on its roof.
To get it back on its wheels, all a player needs to do is press a button and it'll turn itself over in less than 3 seconds.
As you can see behind me, we have placed a real-life Warthog very delicately on its roof, and we're gonna find out what it takes to flip a Warthog in real life. And to help me conduct this experiment, I have recruited a very special lab rat, Mr. Miles Luna.
You know, I can't help but feel like I was a little more forced than recruited.
Well, forcing is a very important part of the immersion recruitment process, Miles. You should know that by now.
Yeah.
So would you say that you are familiar with the Halo franchise?
I would say that I am mildly to moderately familiar with Halo.
Okay, well then I'm sure you've seen this scenario before then.
Oh yeah, 1,000 times.
Okay, how would you handle this in the game?
Well, I'd, just walk up to it, hit that little X button, and we'd be right as rain.
All right, well, since we can't do that in real life, our control today, and every good experiment has a control, is that Miles is gonna attempt to flip the Warthog back over using just his brute strength.
Just me.
Just you.
Really?
Yep.
And we think that might work?
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna go through that whole song and dance, or he might do it, who knows?
What do I care? I'm not the one wearing the armor. I'm gonna go work on my tan.
Great.
All right, Miles, you ready? I want you to flip it in 3, 2, I don't know why I'm timing this. Just flip it, go. Miles, lift with your back, not with your legs, come on. Who's your daddy? God damn it!
Spartans never die, they're just missing in action or on their back. Get in with the hips, be forceful with it, just be forceful. Don't be afraid, there you go, good hustle.
All right, well, that's disappointing but predictable. All right, come over here, come here. Get in here. But clearly that didn't go very well.
What did you expect?
Well, I don't know. I thought maybe you would flip it over. You'd get hurt and that'd be funny or something. I heard you've been working out. What happened with that?
Not enough to lift 2 tons.
All right. Well, clearly since one person cannot flip the Warthog on his own, we don't want to give up. What would be the fun in that? Why don't we head back into the shop and figure out what it's going to take to flip this bad boy over?
We've come out to the Rooster Teeth workshop to show you exactly
how we're gonna get this enormous beast back on its wheels. And in order for us to do that, we brought in our newest scientist, Mr. Marcus Laporte. Marcus, what are our challenges in getting this bad boy back on its wheels?
Okay, well, first and foremost, we had to make this thing structural. When we first got it, it was really more decorative.
First, the Rooster Teeth effects team will use steel plates to reinforce the truck frame so the Warthog can actually sit upside down, essentially creating a roll cage. We will also weld large metal rings to the body of the truck, which will then be connected by cable to a pneumatic ram. The pneumatic ram will use compressed nitrogen to pull our vehicle back onto its wheels.
In Halo, players flip the Warthog in mere seconds. To do that in real life will require between 1,000 and 1,500 PSI. That's more than 37,000 pounds of force. Okay, so if this goes according to plan, we should go from this to that.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I just wanted to show you the model. So Marcus, how are we gonna set this thing off?
All right, so here is...
Oh, we have an X button, that's awesome.
Why does he get an X button?
Because I'm the scientist, what do you care? All right, I'm afraid to touch it. So I hit this, and then that Warthog flips.
That's what we're hoping for.
All right, let's count it down. 3, 2, 1. Oh, shit! Hey, congratulations, that was awesome!
That was fucking cool.
Wow, that worked a lot better than you did, Miles. No offense.
Thanks. No, yeah, thank you.
Well, since Miles obviously could not flip it over on his own, but science could, our winner for today is science. And Marcus.
What did I get?
You get to keep the suit of armor. You have to wear it home.
Jesus, could you guys have taken any longer? There's gonna be nothing left at the base but ice cream soup. Which, I guess I'm actually okay with when I say it out loud.
You're fucking disgusting.
Well, I never thought I'd say this, but that was the best damn episode of Red vs. Blue I've ever seen. The only thing that could possibly make it better would be a larger-than-life, completely unnecessary, gratuitous explosion.
Yeah, but there's no real need for anything to explode. It'd just be like shoehorning it in for a spectacle at this point.
Well, what about that bomb in the Jeep?
Born hole to my face. No, hey, Bamba.